Namaskar. In today's video, we will learn some Aadhar asanas. Now, what do we mean by Aadhar asan? So, a Aadhar asan is Aadhar means a base or foundation on which you can build something. For example, a building which needs a strong base, and on top of that, we can raise the building. Likewise, if you see a mountain, it has a broad base at the below and on the top it is taper. So to make it stand or firm, we need a strong base. Same way, in yogasans, there are certain asanas which are used as Aadhar asanas for doing the advanced asanas. Secondly, they can be used for the meditative purpose. Like if you want to sit in meditation for a longer time, these asanas will be used. So in this series, we have divided this series into two parts. In the first part, we will be learning two Aadhar asanas, and in the next video, I will let you know the rest of the Aadhar asanas. What is the purpose? So that you can practice these asanas till we make the next video, and secondly, the length of the video will also be short. So let us begin with the Aadhar asanas. So the first Aadhar asana that we are going to start with today is called as Swastik asana. Now swastik is a word that we know. We use it in our religious ceremonies when we do it. So the name of this asana is based on the final posture. The final posture looks like a swastik, and that is why the name Swastik asana has been given. Now to perform it, let us start. You have to straighten up your legs wherever they are. Distance between the legs are there. Bring your hands by the side of the body. Bend your knee, and you have to place the sole of your feet on the inner thigh of the left leg. We are folding the right leg first, so inner thigh of your left leg. Then folding the left leg, place the 4 fingers inside the thigh and the calf muscles, and the big toe of your right leg has to be pulled out from the left leg's thigh and the calf muscles. Now if you can do it comfortably, then you can pull the thumb, otherwise you can leave it like that. Making the cup of your hands, place your hands on the knees and straighten up your back and close your eyes. This asana will provide you the necessary base that we need for doing the asanas or sitting comfortably in this posture for a longer period of time when you are doing your meditation or you are doing certain other practices. So simply closing your eyes and you can concentrate on your breath. Now the benefits of this asana, it is very helpful for loosening up these joints. When your knees and your ankles are stiff, then doing this particular asana, they will be loosening up, and slowly you can easily sit by crossing your legs. Who cannot do it, so precautions are to be taken. If you have a surgery in your leg, ankle or your knee surgery, then avoid doing this particular asana. Also, if you have severe pain in your ankle and knees, then also please do not try this Aadhar asana. To release the asana, we will be going in the reverse order. So we have pulled out the thumb in the last. So we will push the big toe, release the right thumb. After that, we will be releasing the left leg and then the right leg and comfortably sitting in the initial position. So this is the way you should always release your asana. Our next Aadhar asana is Vajrasana. Vajrasana means your body is steady like a Vajra and it's a comfortable posture, so it is called as Vajrasana. Now to do Vajrasana, you will be bringing your right leg in the center, left leg in the center, and hands by the side of the body. Now you have to fold your right leg and catch hold of your right ankle, and twisting it, place it under your right thigh. Shifting your weight on the right side, catch hold of your left ankle, folding it from the knee and place it under your left thigh. To see the benefits of this asana, first of all, this is the only asana which can be done after having your meals. All the other asanas we are doing empty stomach, but this is the asana wherein after meals you can sit in this asana so that your digestion is improved. Secondly, the lower portion of the body is benefited. All your digestive organs are benefited with this asana, and your joints are loosened up. Your knee joint and the ankle joints, they open up so that their flexibility will be increased. Plus, if you this is a Adhar asana, so if you want to sit for a longer time, let's say to study or to do your meditation or to concentrate, then it's a very good posture to sit. For caution or precautions that you have to take, if you have any kind of surgery in your legs, that is ankle surgery or your knee surgery, then avoid doing this asana. If you have severe pain in your knees and ankle, then also avoid doing this asana. For releasing the asana, again we'll go in the reverse order. So you will be first releasing your left leg, bring it in the center only from where we have started, shifting your weight on the left side, release your right leg, and then take your hands back, and then you can come in the initial relaxation position. So friends, thank you for watching my video. Do practice till we meet again, and share this video with your friends so that this video can benefit a maximum number of people. Thank you.